Hi, this is Don. I'm the owner of Don Anthony Realty. I just wanted to let you know about what is out there on the market these days. Here is the monthly inventory for the Charlotte region multiple listing service for June of 2010. I just wanted to give you that inventory update. Here it is, starting with the 90-day rolling average total of inventory that's out there. So again, these are the last 90 days. How does the inventory look? What you're looking at here with this blue line, this is 2008, and this you can see here how inventory was kind of just rolling along, and then we had a huge run up in inventory back in the fall of 2008, continued on to the beginning of 2009, and then we kind of corrected back here, and so we went back to normal levels, and then here at the beginning of 2010 up a little bit, just as we get people coming back on the market at the beginning of the year, which is very typical. And then we had a big sell-off, and that is in part due to the tax credit that was out there. That tax credit we had towards the end of 2009, and then again they extended the tax credit and even added the repeat buyers into the mix to close by the end of June. There are still some, they extended it a little bit so you can still close a little bit longer if you had already put your house under contract by the end of April. But in any case, you're seeing that big inventory drop off, and we're below 2008 levels in terms of overall rolling average inventory. In terms of the actual months, so not the 90 days, but the actual 1 month inventory, if you look at the green line here, the green bar chart here, the green graph shows the 2009, and then the red is 2008, and then the purple is 2010. You can see here that we were above 2008 for a good first part of the year, but then we went actually below 2008 for April, May, and even in June, still below 2008 levels, which is the red line. So that's a good sign. We're getting rid of a lot of the inventory. Overall, we have pretty good inventory levels, and if you think about it, there's still a lot of foreclosures and short sales out there, and sometimes those homes are not in the best condition. So in terms of homes that are actually in good condition for people that are looking for good, solid homes, the inventory level is actually looking really positive. So if you're in the market to buy a home, now is really actually a good time to buy, and the inventory levels are much more reasonable, prices are very low, and interest rates are low, which we'll show you in a minute. This is the actual month's inventory. You can see June versus May in the inventory change. We did have overall a slight increase in inventory. I'm going to go back to that real quick, and you can see here that purple line, how it went up a little bit compared with the previous month. And the data shows that as well in most every price range. In the higher price ranges, though, we did see a little bit of a drop. So you can see that in the $350,000 to $1 million range, we did see a little bit of an increase there. So overall, we're at 11.14 months of inventory. Again, here you can see where the big run-up trying to take advantage of that tax credit of pending contracts. These are the ones that went under contract. They had to be under contract by the end of April, and it shows a big evidence of that. And then people just kind of died off a little bit, not nearly as many pending contracts in May and June. And so you can see June of 2010 at 1880 compared with 2167 in June of 2009. We're definitely lower in the amount of contracts that are out there. A number of closings, actually, you can see, again, we're still above the 2009 levels, so we've sold more homes overall in 2010 versus 2009, so that's showing a good sign there. Did have a drop a little bit in June versus May, but you know, we'll see how that plays out for July. Number of new listings, you said we actually had a little bit higher new listings in June of 2010 compared with 2009. Again, there are new listings. People are still relatively confident about getting their house sold and more putting their house on the market. It's still low levels compared with 2008 and the other months, other years before that, but we are still seeing people put their home on the market. And it's interesting, this is what I think is pretty interesting, the mortgage rates, how they have really gone down quite a bit. You can see 4.74% in average of June 2010 versus 5.42 a year ago. Again, 5.42 is a really low rate. So if you're in the market to buy a home, it's a great time. In the market to sell a home, there's not a lot of inventory out there to choose from. So if you have a good home to sell, now's a good time. So again, my name is Don. I'm the owner of Don Anthony Realty. If I can be of any help to you in getting your home in the Charlotte region sold, please take a look at our website, donanthonyrealty.com, or give us a call. Thanks. I look forward to hearing from you. Take care. Bye-bye.